I think we're on.
Here in this place, new light is streaming. Now is the darkness vanished away.
We gotta wait for the chorus.
We don't have to.
No, we kind of have to wait for the chorus. We gotta wait for the chorus.
I really apologize to everyone for answering.
Come on, everyone, sing along.
I was thinking you were missing a theme song.
Wait, we need a tambourine.
Oh, I love the Nova Zordo days. All right, everybody, we are live. And we have a couple of new guests this week. We're going to try and switch it up a little bit. And watching something else, Alex says, wait, I forgot I'm supposed to actually put these up. All right, you got it, Rob, right? Anyway, all right, so this week I asked Red Rover Champ to come on because he usually kills in the chat. And I asked Rob Fatzinger, my good friend, and my humor, basically the same exact sense of humor as I have, Rob and I. So what I'm terrible at is asking everyone to like, subscribe. Please, guys, just hit the like button. Don't make me whore myself out like that. I don't want to have to do that. And you hit like, subscribe, maybe share it. And then the other thing is every week we give. So, all right, there's two things I wanted to say. No more do contestants that come on the show win a prize.
Oh,
the prize
they never really did anyway.
Actually, maybe no, they really didn't. The chat is winning prizes though. So the chat every episode wins something, and the only episode that somebody didn't get something was Desiree, and I had no idea who Desiree was until she finally messaged me on Twitter, and I'm like, I can't believe you're Desiree because we interact all the time. So so also in the description of the show, I left my PayPal link. I have been sending books every week to the chat winner out of my own pocket. If you guys are willing to throw $2-3 in it, it's also at the top of my Twitter bio. So there's two or three ways you could actually do it. You could do it through PayPal. You could do it through Venmo or Cash App. So if anybody's willing to throw $2-3 in there to help me out paying for the books I'm giving out every episode, it's costing me about $40 a week as of right now. So we got some new contestants this week. We got Rob Fatzinger, we got Darren, who's usually in the chat, and Rob got demoted to participating again because his questions were abysmal last week.
They were bad.
They were bad. And you want to know something? We make fun of Steve in Catholic Comedy for his bad questions, but if you go back and look, his episode got more views than any other episode. It's pretty.
Well, it was the first one. They didn't know how much they were going to hit it yet.
We're the only show that loses viewers the more we do. But the last episode was a disaster. But was the last episode the Hugo Boss segment?
Yeah.
It was, right?
And me not having anything work.
Okay, so the Hugo Boss segment, you guys were saying that video was going to get slowed down and flagged and stuff. And I think it actually did. Because every one of our videos have like almost the exact same amount of viewers except that one. So maybe they slowed the spread a little bit.
You've lasted longer than CNN Plus. So.
I actually said I think we should
less money.
Way less money. Everybody's getting on them for having a total disaster of a launch. They're just totally nothing, right?
Look at it this way. We get about the same number of viewers as Church Militant, and we don't need a $5 million studio.
Wow.
Shots fired.
I'm comfortable going at like somebody like Matt Frad. Like he's the guy I'm going to go after because he's so nice. Nobody could possibly think we have actual genuine problems with Matt Frad. But I mean, he runs around like pretending he's from Australia. Everybody knows he's from New Zealand. And I still don't understand how he became the king of Catholic media. I'm trying to figure that out.
The accent,
You think so?
Yeah.
Girls
Chicks
love
dig
it.
the accent.
They do.
which is why we're never going to make it with your accent.
What are we at? We at 8 o'clock yet? We're going to kill 10 minutes of banter before we start. Well, before we went on, Rob and I were trying to set a bit up because I give women a very hard time and I give my wife a hard time. And I had to actually apologize to my wife because I had no idea how good I had it until I watched the Johnny Depp trial. And no matter how bad my wife is, she never took a dump in the bed. And for anybody that hasn't been watching any of the trial, you got it's only 4:50. Yeah, that's fake time. So anybody that hasn't seen any of the trial, Johnny Depp in court yesterday or the day before had to explain how Amber Heard, after a fight, pooped in his bed. So Rob is going to set this clip up, and we're going to play this clip to kill a few seconds. And you're going to hear how Johnny describes human fecal matter in the bed.
What was the photograph of Mr. Depp?
It was a photograph of the bed, our bed, and on my side of the bed.
He can't even get it out.
Was human fecal matter. So I understood why it wasn't a good time to go down there. My initial response to that was, I laughed. It was so outside. It was so bizarre.
All right, you can kill it, Rob. All right, so no matter how bad your wife is, no matter how many times she crashes the car into the garage, she's not that bad. All right, I mean, my wife had a cat when she was in college that I used to torture this cat, and anytime I would come over, the cat would crap in the bed because it hated me, and it would just try to make me let me know that the cat hated me, and it would crap in the bed. Nothing.
Cats definitely do that.
What is this? All right. Well, I don't know if you. All right. So now you guys all can see the chat. So we're gonna explain the rules. You guys are gonna switch over. Up on the top right, you'll see it says comments and private chat. Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I want you guys to all click private chat. Rob, you too.
Yep.
And I 100% agree with that. Let's see how many people we got over here. Oh, I hate hearing my voice. All right, let's see.
I don't know how we feel.
What's going on here? Oh, we got 8 people. All right, let's see. We got Alex, Mrs. C. Wait. Why am I not seeing? Oh, there he is. There, I cannot do the show without him.
No.
Need some felt banners to hang if you play. Oh,
I know.
no. Oh, this is a shot at Mrs. C. All right, so you guys are on private chat. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to fire off questions. You guys are going to put your initial on your computer, and then you just hit send on your initial to get your initial in there first so that you get to answer the question first. So if you guys want to do a test run, just put your initial in and then just hit send so that you can see. Yeah, that's all. Just RD. But you can see which Rob it is, right? Okay, good.
Yeah.
So,
did it work?
No, chickens are food. So I'll ask the question now. If you throw your initial in there, you are risking a point. So you can't just be the first guy to throw your name up there if you're not going to actually guess at it. And if you guess the wrong answer, you're going to wind up losing a point. So we got a couple minutes to kill. Darren, what do you do?
I do internal audit for.
And you're in Kansas, you said, right?
Yeah, I'm in Kansas. So I work for a grocery distributorship.
Okay.
So
now Rob Fatzinger has been a guest on my show once before. He has a book. Maybe I'll try and link your book in the description. But what's your book about, Rob?
It's it's about raising 14 children and not going into debt and trying to stay above water.
What's the name of the book?
A Catholic Guide to Living More and Spending Less. Something like that. A Catholic Guide to Spending Less and Living More.
Now, Sam is Rob's wife, and Sam, the reason it's hard to see it. So, Sam, the reason I love your husband is his sarcasm. He fits right in with me. Did she watch our show last time, Rob?
Yep.
She did. My wife doesn't watch anything I do. She doesn't. She doesn't care what I do. In fact, she made me pick Wednesday night for the show. She has her women's group. They do a women's Bible study. So she thought it would be a good idea if we did it on this night, so that it didn't. She wouldn't be pressured to watch.
Or she's with all of her friends right now, watching and laughing at
I don't think she would. I think she'd be too worried I'm going to say something about her, like bad driving or her, I always got something to say about her. So, all right. Can we start the questions yet? Or where's my cousin? My cousin's not in yet. Let me text my cousin. Let me see what he's up to. You guys could help me kill time here. You guys have any stories to tell?
I really like watching you flounder personally.
well, I decided to keep score, but also I'm keeping tab of every time you say literally. Make a mention of your special guest and make a family reference. So I was going to wait until the actual part started.
I have so many nervous ticks. So many nervous ticks. All right, Ariana's in.
Are you going to drink? Take a shot every time he says literally?
So well, I figured everybody could just place their bets and then we'll figure it out at the end of the show. We're on something else, isn't it?
I think we just designate Don as the person who drinks for everything.
Wait, look at this, Jay. Wait, look. Mrs. C got us a new viewer. So family references, I do a lot of those, right? I do a lot of family references. I know a few tricks. Wait, who's this? Oh, is that Laura? That's Laura, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Don. It's like we have an empty seat. You guys really do just like to watch me. So family references, I say literally a lot. What's the other one?
Just mentioning your special guest. Your
at least it's not a secret guest this time.
Yeah, we're done doing the secret guest. The secret guest doesn't work because I realized Rob was like, why don't you just announce the guest? So
they can promote it.
Yeah, they'll tweet the link out. It'll get a few more people in here watching. All right, so wait, where we at? We got 11 people watching. All right, what do we got?
There could be 100 on Facebook. We don't even know.
That's the thing. You got Facebook, and it's going right out to my Twitter feed. And I don't.
No, actually, here let's throw this up there for all those who might be watching on Twitter or Facebook. Hopefully we'll direct them to YouTube. We
would much rather people watch on YouTube because first of all, you can't comment from Twitter. Can't comment from Facebook, but if you guys go to Avoiding Babylon on YouTube, look at this. Look at this. All right, so that's what we want. We want everybody to go, and if you saw this link on Twitter, hop off and go over to YouTube itself. Let's see. Do we have? Does it say? No, there's only one person watching from Twitter, so we can't blame the low viewership on that. Oh, and that person just left.
Good done.
Is
Like, is this what I think it is? Yep, it is what I think it is. I'm out.
Oh, you were the one viewer? Is that what you're saying? All right, wait.
No?
All right, we're gonna have to do this with an audience of 10. All right, wait. Brandon was the last few he had the last few wins. So looking forward to being able to just sit back and watch a bit tonight. Brandon, don't be shy. Make sure you chat in tonight. So and all right.
To be fair, Brandon only won the last 2 times because I had to leave early one time and then I didn't compete last time. So
no, and you asked terrible questions instead of compete. So I think we could get the what does that say? I need to make my name the same everywhere. Yes, that's the other thing. A lot of you guys I know on Twitter, and I don't know your YouTube names. So what we got? Trad Cat Skits.
that's Enoch.
Is that Fawaz?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Fawaz? What's going on, bro? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start doing the trivia. Mrs. C, I might need help tonight with the chat if you're gonna stick for the whole thing. If not, I'll have to do it myself. So, all right, so we're gonna start with question 1. Guys, get ready. Have your fingers on the trigger, and here we go. Question 1: which sacrament was foreshadowed by circumcision?
Ooh, Darren.
Which sacrament was foreshadowed by circumcision? And I'm just waiting on a few answers in the chat. Let's see what we got.
I mean,
Did Rob Fatzinger even get in there?
there's a 1 in 7 shot, right?
All right, we got plenty of answers in the chat. Who got it first?
Darren did.
All right, Darren. Let's see what we got. Darren.
Yeah, Darren got in there first.
Wait, let me get everybody's names down, and this way here we don't have to. So the reason we can let Rob Blyton compete now is because you guys don't get a prize no matter what. So only the chat gets a prize. So let's see. I got 1, 2, 3 in the chat. Okay, go ahead, Darren. Go ahead.
Baptism.
Baptism is correct. And then the first 3 chat answers, I got Brandon, Ariana, and Judith. So
that question could get us in trouble with certain people.
Yes, I know. I've already gotten in trouble on Twitter for that one. And they call it replacement theology, and a certain segment of the population gets very upset. I'm not going to get into which one because last time we mentioned Hugo Boss and who he designed outfits for, it severely lowered our view count. So let's just I'll do it, Mrs. C, because I don't want to put that on you.
He might upset the family too.
Yeah, Mrs. C, if you don't mind doing it, it would help me a lot. But you're just gonna. So all you do is everyone switch to live chat if you haven't already. And Mrs. C, just get you're awesome. I love it. Just pick the first 3, get a point. So the first 3 in the chat. Fawaz, thank you, brother. We're gonna get you on here as soon as possible. And you can come on. We'll talk about your album and everything. Okay, so. Laura, she says she was the second answer. Okay, so we got that first answer down. Okay, question 2. The Transfiguration is in which mystery of the Rosary? Or which set of mysteries? The Transfiguration is in which set of mysteries of the Rosary? I am having my second beer, and if I actually have a third, that's when I start talking about Hugo Boss designing clothes for certain segments. Okay, I got plenty of answers in the chat. Who hit it?
I think that one was Darren again.
Yeah, Darren beat me.
Aaron's gonna kill you guys. Oh,
Darren's quick.
It's the 4th luminous mystery.
Holy cow!
No, I know it's the luminous. I know it's the fourth because the proclamation. So I know pro is 3, and then tran is 4. So that's how I keep those straight. So
Wow!
mystery.
You know what you did wrong? You said the fourth mystery, like the fourth luminous mystery. You should have just said the luminous, and then I would have offered you a second point if you told me what number in the luminous. But
Well, there we
blew
go.
it by
Now,
saying the
I
fourth
gave
luminous.
too much information. I'll have to.
Yes, you should have played it slow. Like
All right.
it's like poker. You got to slow play things because sometimes I offer
You
an
don't
extra
want to.
point.
You don't want to put too much in the pot and then scare everybody out. I got it.
All right, so I'm seeing in the chat that all right, so Ariana got it wrong. I'm seeing one. How do you say that? Jeffrey or Joffrey? Is that like the evil Joffrey from all right, Hope got it. And Alex should get a double point as well. Don, you're slacking on your Novus Ordo knowledge. All right, everybody else that got it, this is actually funny. It's technically Mrs. C knew it was the luminous because she doesn't pray them. That's actually good too. All right, let's see. Is there any funny lines that got to get thrown up there? All right, so we're moving on to question 3. Now, this question I had lined up for 2 weeks ago, but it was too close to the season to ask it, and everybody would have known the answer right away. But now that we're a few weeks removed, question 3, what is the fourth Sunday of Lent called? I think people's memories are that bad. What is the fourth Sunday of Lent called?
Does pronunciation count?
Nah. Spelling and pronunciation, as long as you're in like the
Have you heard Anthony talk? No, pronunciation.
If you're in just a general area.
No.
All right.
As long as you get the last 2 syllables right, the first syllable doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you give me the first and last letter, I think I'll accept it. I got plenty of right answers in the chat. Who went first?
It looks like Rob.
It is Latare Sunday.
It is Latare Sunday, and I have Don gets a point, Brandon gets a point, and Mrs. C gets a point. Jeffrey, you are wrong. Hope, you get A for effort.
Yeah, Gaudete is the
Advent.
Advent, yeah.
Why is that a stupid phone, Mrs. Oh, you didn't get it in time. Why? You got it, didn't you? What do you mean? I got Don, Brandon, and Mrs. C. That's who I'm seeing. I'm seeing Don, Brandon, and Mrs. C. So you get a point. And what do we got here? All right, that's all I'm seeing. All right. Oh no, who's sick? Did Daddy
All
give
of
you
us.
COVID?
No, I got COVID from him.
All right, question number 4. What does the phrase "Domine non sum dignus" mean? What does the phrase "Domine non sum dignus" mean? Now, Rob F., I'd rather funny than correct.
Are you assuming he's not going to get it correct? Is that
No,
what's
I don't
happening
care
here?
if it's correct. I want funny over correct every time. So I have plenty of correct answers in the chat. Who hit it first?
I did.
Okay, what do you got?
Did you?
It means Lord Anthony is not worthy.
Yes, that's exactly what it means.
Neither am I.
So I got Brandon, I got Don, and I got Alex. And then I got a ton of extra other people got it correct, but just not fast enough. So I'm seeing Brandon, Don and Alex. Okay.
Well, that's a different translation. I mean, I thought it was fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through
See,
life.
that's what I want.
You must have got the Jesuit translation.
So, but Rob, you go to Novus Ordo regularly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Rob goes about 50% of the time, and I travel about an hour to go to a Latin mass every week, pretty much. But there are times where I have to go where I go.
So you can hear your hymns.
Yeah. Well, I gotta make sure I remember the lyrics. So it sounds like Rob's handling a sick baby Hope. No? Nothing on
We
that one?
each are.
Oh, what? Both babies are sick?
Yeah, literally, we all have COVID.
Oh, you actually have COVID?
Legitimately, positive tests and everything.
You seem like you're on your deathbed right now. I can't
Oh
believe
yeah,
you're surviving.
entirely.
So basically, everybody has a cold.
Well, I wish I would have known that. Okay. Go ahead. I feel better now.
All right, at least you're safe now. Oh man, I really hope that. Let's see what we got. We got a small audience tonight. All right, so we're gonna move on. Now this is. All right, we're gonna move on. We got question 5. Which month is the month of the Rosary? Which month is the month of the Rosary?
I think Rob hits the button before you even ask.
He does.
I'm too slow. I'm old. I have 20 years or so on him. I should get like a handicap.
I think what you should do is you should just fire your initial out there like mid question, and if you don't know the answer, just do what I would do is just say something.
He's pretty quick for somebody who's on his deathbed.
Look at him! What a good dad rocking his boy to bed.
It's because I have nothing to lose, right? I'm on my deathbed. What's the worst that could happen?
I can't even believe that you have. Did you work from home today?
Yeah, I have all week.
Oh wow, man! I had it a couple months back, but it was like nothing. So, all right, I got plenty of correct answers. So, Rob, you got in there. What do you got?
It is October due to the Battle of Lepanto.
It is October.
Oh, you should have saved that last piece.
He's never going to give me a double point, anyways.
He's lucky I even put him on the
Don't
board.
get any points for me yet.
Is that your first point or second? Right.
Second. See, you weren't even counting.
No, I don't even care what you do. All right, so you guys are two. You guys are
You have to
2-2 right
recount
now.
the ballots afterwards. I'm sure Biden.
No matter what I get, there's going to be 138,000 that show up for one of you guys.
Yeah.
All right, Rob. Rob F. Your wife is doing better than you right now.
She always does.
Judith, incorrect. J Bone, I guess.
Every month. That's a good answer.
Oh, Greg made it. Greg showed up. Finally, it's about time. All right, so moving on. We're gonna go. All right, so we got 2-2. All right. All right, this one's a little trickier, but I'm sure somebody will get it. What is the term for the sin of revealing a true but hidden fault of a person? The sin of revealing a true but hidden fault of a person. The Hunt for Red October. That's Mr. C's favorite movie. Wow. Greg's been watching but eating dinner. Okay, I got plenty of correct answers. Who hit it first? All right, Darren, go ahead.
That is detraction.
That is detraction. Detraction is correct. I have Don, Greg, and Mrs. C. So you really don't have to keep track of Don's score because, well, he does like bragging rights. But so Mrs. C, you got another point. Then J Bone came in a little too late. Judith came in a little too late. Brandon came in a little too late. Jeffrey came in. I guess my questions are pretty easy tonight. Okay.
If you need help fixing that, just let me know.
The impossible question.
All right. So this one I know Rob Blyton's never getting this one. So Darren and I think Rob Fatzing has got this one. This one
Does that mean it's scripture?
Oh, it's scripture. We got 2 scripture questions in a row.
I don't know if that means I'm going to get it either.
All right. Ready? Question 7. The genealogy in the book of Matthew begins with whom? The genealogy in the book of Matthew starts with who? I hope you get it.
Technically, I could just look in this because it's the opposite. It starts in the opposite direction as the Gospel of Luke.
I got a lot of incorrect answers in the chat. Rob's wife's got it. Fatsinger's wife's got it. So do any of you have it? Did anybody put their name?
I did.
Put their name in? All right. Let's see it.
Adam?
It is not. It is not Adam. Anybody else want to take a crack?
George Floyd.
Oh.
Or who is? We have to answer in the form of a question?
Yes, that's why you got it wrong. Yep.
All right, so none of you guys have it. Well, the first person, it's not. But stop just guessing now if you don't know. So, all right. So the only person I see in the chat is Sam, and Alex. So okay, so I'm not gonna. I gotta deduct a point from Rob actually.
Of course.
So you're back down to 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so now. So Matthew's genealogy begins with Abraham, and Matthew shows Jesus as descending from Abraham. Now, the next question is very similar. The genealogy in the book of Luke begins with who?
Now I'm not so sure.
The genealogy in the book of Luke.
Oh, is this a real question?
This is question 8. Sam, as we had to feed a family of 16 breakfasts for $120.
I think Navinar Johnson was right. Whoever had that.
All right, I see. J-Bone got it, bro. Everybody else thinks they got it, but they don't, except J-Bone, bro. All right, so anybody hit it?
Yeah, I did. I
What
figured
you
why
got?
not go to 0, right?
What do you got?
When you say start with, do you mean the first name he
What is the
lists?
first name?
Is it Joseph?
It is Joseph.
Okay.
Look at you. All right, J-Bone's the only one. So who does it end with? And you gain that point you lost back.
David. Adam?
Adam.
Darn it.
I'm not going to take the point back, but I'll put you back up to 2. So, all right. So J-Bone got it. Ariana, it starts with Joseph, goes to Adam. So let's see. Nathan Johnson. We should give him a point for that. Who is Nathan Johnson?
From The Jerk. Steve Martin.
Sam, that was close, but honestly, J-Bone's the only one that got it. Mr. C, the question was the genealogy in the book of Luke begins with what with who, and Luke does it backwards. So Matthew starts with Abraham and works it down to Jesus, where Luke begins with Joseph and works up to Adam. And Luke shows how we are all descendants of Adam because he's writing to the Greeks, where Matthew is showing how Jesus is a descendant of Abraham because he is the Davidic king. So let's see. if we want to follow the example of our progenitor, we should all blame our wives. He might have missed the beginning of the show. Go back and rewatch the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, don't wind up with something in your bed.
Yeah, you'll stop giving your wife such a hard time if you see the first.
And it won't
5
be
minutes.
a horse's head.
No. All right, so moving on to question 9. How was the apostle James the Less, not Zebedee? How was the apostle James the Less martyred?
I think James the Less is a son of Zebedee. I think James the Greater is the one that's not.
See, I looked this up because I wanted to make sure I had it right. And I see when I looked it up, James the Less and James, son of Zebedee, died 2 different ways. Look at this. Wait, no, that's incorrect. I'm sorry. I meant to hit. That's what I meant to hit. And this one, painfully. I'm seeing a lot. So, all right. So, J-Bone, you have Zebedee's answer, where James the Less I'm looking for. So, if you get either one of these, I'll take either answer because it's a cardiac arrest. I think everybody dies that way, right? All right, so I'll take either one. It's 2 different ways. So James the Less dies one way, son of Zebedee dies another. I don't have any correct answers in the chat. I have answers, but none correct. So James is the Bishop of Jerusalem. That's who I'm looking for. The Bishop of Jerusalem. How does he die?
Got it.
You watch CNN Plus. All right, who got it? Anybody got an answer?
Oh, yeah.
All right, what do you
My
got,
first-
Robert?
I don't know who was first in the chat.
You were.
I think you were the only one in the chat.
Yeah, the only one.
By being forced to be a guest on the show.
Final answer?
That's all I got.
That's what you got? Okay, so James, the Bishop of Jerusalem, was thrown from a pinnacle of the temple. Now, James, the son of Zebedee, was beheaded. So
in Spain, right?
Huh?
In Spain.
He was beheaded in Spain, wasn't he?
That I don't know, but I do see somebody wrote
the famous walk to.
I do see J-Bone said beheaded. He was not hung. Now he may. You're saying spade, but is that flayed? Spade is what you do to a dog, isn't it?
Yeah.
Linda, that is correct. So Linda is here. Let's see what we got. And I keep checking. All right. Our audience is building. Okay. All right. So nobody got that point?
Nope.
All right. We'll move on.
And I did double check. You were right. James the Less is not the son of Zebedee, like I thought.
Yeah. So James, son of Zebedee, is James the Great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
James
so
the Greater,
he was beheaded, where James the Less was thrown from the pinnacle of the temple. So I thought most people don't know that. I knew that one. Usually when I read a question that I know the answer to, I'm like, everybody's got to know this one. I'm an idiot.
Now you know my problem.
Okay. Question 10. What are the 3 voluntary evangelical councils? The 3 voluntary evangelical councils. When you hear it, if you don't know it, you're going to be mad because you should know it. When you hear it, you're going to say, oh, obviously. But I know it's one of those that when you hear evangelical councils, you're like, what? The heck is an evangelical council? And then when you hear it, you're going to say, obviously. All right. J-Bone's close. You got 2 or 3. All right. Brandon's got it. All right. Hey, you guys hit it?
Yeah, I did.
What you got?
Poverty, chastity. Oh, the third one.
Really?
I figured I'd think of the third one as we were waiting. Poverty,
Dude, you wanna know what's
chastity.
funny? Look
Huh.
at that. Poverty, chastity. Oh, he
Well,
wrote
he said
charity.
charity.
Yeah, you're
So-
right. Chastity, but charity's not the other one.
Poverty, chastity, and
Oh, come on. They just go together. It's like bologna and cheese, bro. Come on. Peanut butter
poverty,
and jelly.
chastity. It's not continency.
No.
Oh, I'm not sure. German Synod.
My sister Chrissy got it. Sam Fats got it. All right. So you don't have it? You don't know the third?
I'll take the loss.
All right. Either you guys know it?
I don't know the third. No.
I just know that like poverty, chastity, and obedience are the vows.
Yes.
Or the
obedience,
vows of
okay.
Benedictine order.
Yes. Come on. Are you
See,
kidding me?
Sounds
All
like
right, so-
marriage
But
vows,
the way,
poverty,
but the way you
chastity, and
mentioned, the way you
obedience.
said it, evangelical councils, I wasn't sure what you were
How
asking.
did you guys not catch that? Sounds like marriage vows. All right, so I got Brandon's got it. I got Don's got it, and Greg's got it. My sister Chrissy, another family reference, so I got a drink. Rob, your wife got it. Mrs. C. Oh, look, Mrs. C's throwing shade at you, Rob.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
And my sister Chrissy is discerning, and those will be her vows pretty soon. Poverty,
All right.
chastity, and obedience. All right. So, all right. This one I think is tricky, but it's one of those tricky ones that I think Rob's like weird and he knows these things. It's like, all right. So, in what century was the Gregorian calendar introduced? In what century?
We got like a 1 in 20 chance, right? So
21.
This
Definitely,
was
it's not that early. So I would say it's probably like a 1 in 15 chance if you want to be.
I was going to
Yeah.
eliminate this century and go 1 in 20.
Yeah.
well. This was discussed last episode too.
Mm-hmm. But not this question. It was discussed the Gregorian calendar versus the Julian calendar.
Right.
Chicky Parmesan got the answer. All right, I got a few correct answers. Any of you guys got a guess?
Aaron does.
All right. I'm going to say 16th century.
You are correct. You are correct.
And I
Aaron.
didn't try to guess the date because I was thinking maybe you try to.
Oh, if you know the date, if you know the year, you get an extra point.
I think it's like I'm thinking within 10 years of it. I want to say 1548.
No, you're not going to lose a point. But 1582.
I was way off.
1582. So we got Chicky Parmesan. She's got it. We got
Knew I had an 8.
Linda's got it. Brandon's got it. See anybody get it before that? J-Bone, you're off. Jeffrey's off. I would have thought that, honestly. So
Because of Gregory the Great.
yeah, like I would have thought way earlier than 16th, and I couldn't believe it. So I got a couple of weird questions tonight, but all right, so let's see. We got correct answers was Brandon, Desiree, and Linda. Can I change my answer? Yeah. Dude, you always get a laugh when you mention Vatican too on this show.
And he's not wrong.
One of the funniest lines was I was asking about name 2 anti-popes or something, and Steven goes, I'll just name every pope after Vatican II and make all the Sedevacanters happy. It's too bad he doesn't watch the show anymore. He'd hear us praising him. Let's see. Okay. Next question. Anytime you throw a word like this out or dialogue, we always get a laugh at those. Okay. What is the inordinate desire for temporal goods called? Inordinate desire for temporal goods. See if we get anybody in the chat with this one.
Make them get the spelling right too. Especially you, Mrs. C.
I think Rob, your wife's got it. Mrs. C, that's very close. Sam Fats, you got it.
Is it spelled
Chrissy,
right? She went to public school.
so my sister and Mrs. C have the same answer, which it's so close. It's like it's such a close thing, but it's got to be the proper word. There's a correct word for it. So, do any of you guys have it?
I think I do.
All right, let's hear it.
Concupiscence.
No, that is incorrect. You lost the point.
Of course.
You're back to 1. Darren's got 4. Rob F.
I don't know. Greed.
See, that's the one that's so close that I might have to give you the point.
Yeah. I mean, are you looking for avarice?
Yes,
It's the
Yeah,
same.
I think
It's the
give it
same.
Greed. Yeah.
it's the same.
I
So
can
we'll
spell
go.
greed, not avarice, so I always go greed.
All right, so Brandon got it. Rob, just so you don't feel bad, like concupiscence is just a tendency towards sin. So, like concupiscence is just you're in general just towards sin. So J-Bone got it, and
One of the 3 effects of the fall.
correct. Concupiscence is it have to concupiscence have more to do with chastity issues?
It's the fall.
Okay.
It's the effect of original sin. You
Um,
have a ill desire to do what's
To do
important.
towards
Yeah,
sin.
do
Yeah,
wrong.
and then-
Yeah.
So, all right. So I got Brandon, J-Bone, and Greg, and then a couple of you guys. Which Rob is she talking to? So a bunch of people said greed. Linda, you're going virtues, but we're going sin. Ariana says it's not the same, and she gets so mad when I.
Well, when you mention the seven capital sins, you generally lump them as the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm too nice. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm gonna give my friend Rob a point. So now it's Darren 4, Rob 1, Rob 1. At least I can put my friend on the board.
There we go.
See, is it because it's too close to licorice? All right. Yeah, we got another Bible question. Name the woman that King David committed adultery with. Name the woman that King David committed adultery with. Why are you always hammering away at those keys?
Do you need a full name or just the nickname?
I mean, what?
Two timing.
So, my cousin Ariana is very, very stern. in
Actually,
her,
the two the Desert Father separated was pride into pride and vainglory. That's the one that was separated, as far as I know. Not avarice and greed.
I
mean, technically, jealousy and envy aren't the same thing either.
No, jealousy and envy aren't. Jealousy is I want what you have. Envy is I don't want you to have it. That's how I explain it to my kids. Jealousy isn't always sinful. You can want what somebody else has and be jealous of it, and it's not sinful. It's when it causes something in you to be angry that they have it. That's when it becomes sinful, or when you're upset that the person has it, but just wanting what another person has is not necessarily sinful. I got plenty of right answers in the chat. What do you guys got? Who's in?
What was the question?
King David's side hustle.
King David's side piece.
Darren was first.
I could get this wrong. I might get this wrong, but I'm thinking the name that I'm coming with is Bathsheba.
And that is correct. And Don. The best part is Ariana and Don go to the same parish. I don't know if I ever introduced him. Eddie knows Don. My cousin Eddie has met Don. I don't know if I've ever introduced Ariana.
Cousin Eddie. Is we on vacation? Cousin Eddie?
Cousin Eddie.
Cousin Eddie.
Rob, she says you're always right, Rob. Maybe you're right.
Apparently not, since I've had how many points
Envy is
taken away.
always sinful, jealousy is not. So, and Desiree says she can't type with one hand. So I'm getting the first to get it in were Hope, King Joffrey, and Brandon.
Is Bathsheba, is that the queen of Sheba?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She eventually becomes the queen. She eventually becomes the queen mother of King Solomon, right?
That's how supposedly the ark gets to Ethiopia.
We try not to let Rob know that he's always right. Bonus point. Who is her husband? Oh, that's a good question. What is her actual husband, not King David? Look at this. Look who showed up. I was today when I learned how to use live chat.
You want to know how he died too?
Yeah, Steven learned how to use my live chat by posting comments 4 hours early in my video yesterday. I logged into the stream and saved a list of comments Steven had made hours ago.
I have the correct answer in the chat. Do any of you know Bathsheba's husband?
I'm guessing Darren does.
King David had killed.
Wasn't it Uriah?
It was Uriah.
And then he sent him to the front line and said, "Everybody come back and let him be killed."
Yeah. Sent Uriah to the front lines.
Then he started that rock band, Uriah.
So Judith, Brandon, and Hope.
Like he kept getting drunk and he was like, "Dang it, man!
Go.
You gotta go home with your wife.
Yeah,
I need to get this hidden.
I better get liquored
We're
up.
really gonna figure this out."
Rigid because I'm a ripper. Hope, we're giving you credit for that point. So, because you picked the question. That was a good question. J-Bone said how he died. Okay. So, moving on. Okay. This is a good one. Let's see. Oh, it was a Hittite. I did not know that part. I knew that it was Uriah. I knew he died on the front lines. Next time, Sam, can we let Rob stay in the chat and maybe you come on, Sam? We have a little competition in this show.
There you go.
Okay. Which pope commissioned Michelangelo to paint the Sistine Chapel? He was a bad pope. Which pope commissioned Michelangelo to paint the Sistine Chapel? He's one of the most notoriously bad popes.
I know the name. I don't know the number.
I know. Listen, when I was looking at this
part, I was like, I'll be the second one to answer.
So listen, last night,
if the number doesn't get right, I can get something else.
My wife's an artist and she studies church history. And when I asked her, I'm like, oh, I know a good question. I'll ask which pope commissioned the Sistine Chapel. I had the same thing. I knew the name. I didn't know the number. I got the number wrong. Linda, you're close. He was the pope before him. So, all right. So Linda has the pope before him. J-Bone, you have the pope before him. It's the pope after J-Bone is saying. But I do have. I got two people with the correct answer. I think. Hang on, let me see. I got one. Done. I got one. I got two correct answers. So, any of you guys got it?
I think.
Rob punched in.
I was pretty sure until you were saying people had the Pope before him.
Yeah. You might have the Pope before him. I think that's what you're going to say.
So then I'm going to say Julius II.
Yes. Good job, okay. Rob.
I would have guessed the third. So
I thought it was the third also.
I was thinking
Aaron,
maybe
I thought it was Julius
the
third.
I know it didn't have a V in the name, but
so
I knew it had more than just one.
Just had
Judas.
a couple.
It had more than one hash mark.
I think Julius the 11th is wrong.
Judas and King Joffrey. A lot of people guess Borgia, which is
Alexander the Sixth.
Yeah, Alexander the Sixth. So a lot of people said Brandon said Alexander the Sixth.
Well, he said he was a bad pope, so that's why everybody was saying Alexander the Sixth.
To be fair, most of the
go ahead. I'm sorry, I'm cutting you guys off.
Most of the history we know of Alexander the Sixth comes from Julius II, who was his like mortal enemy.
So. Yeah, so Julius II is
De la Rovere.
De la Rovere. So De la Rovere tried to have Alexander the Sixth killed many times. So we're going to get into a little bit of the, if you know this time period. So the next question I'm actually going to take out because I forgot we asked this on one of the previous shows. So my next question was, but this is no longer that, was, I forgot that I had asked this already. Rodrigo Borgia was also known as, which would have been Alexander the Sixth. So, but this one, yes,
this might be
Alexander the Sixth. I actually liked Pope Alexander the Sixth.
Bug Hall suggested this book. I haven't yet read it, but
dude, I'll tell you right now. Brandon, maybe he's not, and I'm not saying he was a saint, but I think he was a good pope. I think the reason our opinion of him is so bad is because of what Rob said, where Julius II is the person we get all of our info from. He was not a pious man by any means, but that doesn't make someone a bad pope. He was a good pope. Like, he was orthodox. He just lived a sinful life, which now you're seeing someone who is unorthodox and doesn't have. I'd rather have a pope with children out of wedlock who upheld, doctrine. So,
and that's not even a sure thing about Alexander the Sixth.
What about him having children?
Out of wedlock, yeah, or bastard children. That's not a sure thing.
I mean, Lucrezia, Cesare, he had children. Yeah. Desiree, that was an amazing show. It was on Showtime, but if you took out like some of the more crude parts, it's actually a really good show. Jeremy Irons plays Pope Alexander VI. I can't recommend it because there's nudity and stuff like that, but this is J-Bone. Everybody's on Church Militant today. Yes, I agree. Okay, so now this one has to do with Pope Alexander VI. So, Desiree, if you saw the show The Borgias, you will know the answer to this one. Name the Dominican friar that Pope Alexander VI had killed and who Martin Luther praised as a precursor to the Reformation. Dominican friar, Pope Alexander VI had him killed. Martin Luther praised him as a precursor to the Reformation. There used to be somebody with
had him killed.
Supposedly?
Supposedly.
Okay. There's some people that call for his beatification or his canonization. No. I got some funny answers in here. No. No. That's a good guess, Brandon, but no. He was a piece of garbage, Brandon.
Bruno was a true heretic, yeah.
He was a true piece of garbage, that guy. I got nobody in the chat with it. Oh, I got Brandon's got it. Yes, Brandon, you got it. Okay. Any of you guys got it?
Rob.
Savonarola.
Yes, Girolamo Savonarola.
Never would have gotten it.
Famous for the burning of the vanities.
Yeah, the burning of the vanities. He wrote that before I mentioned the call for. There's actually a guy running a Twitter account with that name, right?
Yeah, it's kind of a funny account, actually.
I actually, anytime I see him on there, I I tell him Pope Alexander put you to death for good reason. We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. Where is Mr. C? Why doesn't he ever join us? Is he too good for us? Too highbrow for a show like us? Okay. All right. Next question. How many choirs of angels are there in the celestial hierarchy? Did Rob beat you in there?
Yeah, he did.
He's fast, man. He is fast.
Tell him he has to name them.
How many choirs? I got a lot of correct answers in here, boy. A lot of correct answers. Go ahead, Rob.
9.
Yeah, everybody's got that one. That was an easy one. It was easy, but I'll be honest with you. When I looked it up, I didn't know. I thought it was 12.
Did you want me to name them?
No, stop. That'll just take up too much time. Everybody's bored with us already. Mrs. C, yes, Brandon did. Brandon got the last question. He's the only one that got it. Is that a call? Oh, okay. No, don't worry. You're doing fine. Don't worry. Brandon's already got prizes. I sent Brandon. So I can't make another family reference. Never mind. Okay.
I believe there's a hymn that names them all.
Yeah.
Rob F., this one's all you. Come on, you got this. You got this. Just hit the button first. I promise you know the answer. What are the 3 types of baptism?
Say that again.
What are the 3 types of baptism?
I'll go.
All right. I got correct answers in the chat. Who got it?
We'll let Rob go.
Desire, water, and fire.
Yeah. Oh. Close.
No.
Come on. Desire.
Earth, wind,
Water.
and fire. I won't sing.
Well,
You're so
Greg said
close.
The same thing.
You're so yeah, it is really close.
It's very close. You're off on the fire. It's not fire.
I
What's the other
think
one?
he got it. I think he just said it.
What'd you say?
I was going to say blood, but
Yes. We're going to give that to you. All right. So it's water, blood, and desire, water, and blood. So we got who's first? We got Brandon. Why was it not showing? Let's see. All right. Brandon, Don, and Judith. Brandon, Don, and Judith. But everybody else got it. So.
You know, I've not heard as many literallys as I thought I was going to literally hear tonight.
I've been trying very hard to prevent it.
I have not.
And I was gonna make another.
Click. I'm like,
I was gonna make another family reference, and I'm really holding off on it. I'm like, you guys are really pointing out my crutches. I'm telling you, I have 2 tricks, and I just pull them out over and over.
that's a secret guest either.
hey, if it works for you, go for it.
It's like the first 2 episodes, everybody was entertained. Now everybody's like, dude, we heard that joke already. Okay, we get it. Your wife crashed her car. We get it. Your wife can't drive. Okay. All right, Joffrey. Who spells Jeffrey like that? Your parents really. That's pretty pretentious, Jeffrey. All right. So, to the opinion of some, there is no baptism of beer. I thought you were going to say water. Okay. All right. Come on. This is a good one. What are the special days of penance that we offer up for holy priests? Special days of penance that we offer up for holy priests. We're right on time because we're about halfway through the questions, and we like to keep the show at just under 2 hours. So we're doing great on time. So I got plenty of correct answers. Steven adding brilliant commentary as usual.
What are the other cats' names?
Is that his?
Oh, we lost your audio, Rob. What happened?
Can you hear me now?
No, I can. Okay.
No, not at all.
No, not at all. I was wondering the name of Steven's gay cats. He said he had a couple gay cats.
I thought all cats were gay. Cats are the worst, dude. I'm telling you, they'll crap in your bed if they're mad at you. They're the worst. They have no.
Or if they're married to Johnny Depp.
Don Gordon, you guys must. I guess he's got a lot of gay cats. Everybody knows about his gay cats.
He mentioned something on Twitter today about.
Desiree, are you on live chat? Oh, she's saying people are so Desiree's saying people are answering before she even hears the question.
Mm.
Yeah, try to skip forward. All right, so Hope saying try to skip forward. Maybe you're behind in the chat.
Yeah, that's true. If she paused it at all, that would do it.
You paused it even for a second. Maybe delete out. We'll give you a second if you want to delete out and then reopen it. Oh, there you go. You know what? Okay, at least now I can be mad at you instead of your parents. Real spelling is Jeffrey, but I changed it because I was being doxxed at my last job for suggesting that men can't menstruate. No, they can't. But as I said the other day, plenty of them have PMS.
At least on Twitter.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So wait, did I ask the question already? We went on an answer. Okay. I got plenty of correct answers. So who went first?
I did. What was the question?
The special days of penance.
Ember Days.
Ember Days is correct. I got Brandon. I got Mrs. C. And I got J-Bone. And Hope got it. Alex got it. So I have to say, Hope is really wonderful because I know how annoyed my wife gets that I do this show.
She just brought me a beer too.
No, like honestly, my wife really gets annoyed, and she doesn't have little ones. Like you have little ones, and your wife lets you do this twice a week, plus the shows you're doing on the channel without me. Like you have a very, very, very good wife, Rob. I hope you're very, very appreciative. Because
I really am. I pushed it a little last week with being frustrated at my equipment. So,
but we all had fun making fun of you.
I wasn't there to reel you guys in though when you went off on the Hugo Boss though.
Wait, what happened?
I wasn't there to stop you guys from going off with Hugo Boss.
I'm glad. It was actually probably the funniest thing. Dude, when Joe came back with, I don't even want to say it, but I don't want to mess this up.
Oh, the Mein Kampf?
Yeah. All right, there you go. You just say it.
Oh,
All right. Question 20.
Oh.
Which of the two Gospels have the Beatitudes in them? Mrs. C, I'll send you just a quick clip. It's like a minute clip. We told a really tasteless joke in the beginning, and then Joe Boca came through with one of the funniest lines I've ever heard. Okay, let's see.
Maybe leave that out.
Oh.
You're behind.
Oh, you see?
You
I think you've told me that already, and I still forget. Okay, so
JMT. I don't know if I follow you.
Yeah, he interacts with us all the time, dude.
Let's connect
And
then reconnect. It'll be.
I got plenty of correct answers in the chat. Which one of you guys hit it first? Which two Gospels have the Beatitudes in them?
I think I got it.
Go ahead.
Matthew and Luke.
That is correct. Matthew and Luke.
Although in Luke, it's like the blessing and the woes.
Hey, Jeffrey, are you the one who said anime is gay? I just want to make sure I'm following the right person here.
So let's meet Sam, Rob.
Hi, Sam.
So Sam, how long have you guys been married?
30.
Happily married or married?
Oh, you've been happily. I don't know about her.
28 happily. 33.
So my wife and I are 17 this summer.
Wow.
That's
17 this
a
summer.
good turning point. It took me
Yeah, we were
17
just
years to finally like him.
I'll be honest.
Are you up to love yet?
We've had a couple of rough years in there. I mean, marriage is, it's like 1 month you guys are best friends, and then there's a month will go by where you just can't stand the sight of each other. Every little thing the other person says, you want to knock their head off. You can't stand them, but then you become friends again. It's weird how that works, you know.
Just wait till she goes through menopause.
No, I still have a few years. I'm holding out.
Move out.
Move out for a year or two.
Send her
I
away.
watched what my father-in-law went through, and every time I saw him, he just went, "Anthony, you have no idea what's coming. You just have no idea what's coming."
Exactly.
By the way, this is a preview of our marriage advice show.
Yes, oh, definitely. Rob, you want to join us for that one?
Just say no.
Let me join you.
Oh man, we're gonna do a marriage advice show, and I have some good marital tips for everyone. Oh, you guys are adorable. Very, very cute. Okay. Yes, you guys are very, very, very little in the marriage field.
Yeah. We're only going to be 5 years this summer.
5 years? Oh, so Rob, you're at 33, Rob?
33, yeah, in a couple weeks.
So you're about double me. I'm at 17. Me too, Desiree. My wife, I got a candle at my wife's Sweet 16. So my wife and I were dating at 15. I got a candle at her Sweet 16. We broke up for like 8 months, 9 months. Then senior year, before we started the end of 11th grade, we started dating again. Never broke up after that. Gardening tips to follow marriage advice for when my wife buries me in the backyard.
Yeah, stay away from the spades and the picks.
Yeah.
No gardening implementations.
All right. So I gave Darren the point. Who had it in the chat first? Let's see. I'm seeing J-Bone, Don, and Brandon. J-Bone, Don, and Brandon. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Which river was Jesus baptized in? I'm married for 11. He wouldn't marry me when I was 18, like I asked. So how old were you when you got married, Desiree? I was 22 when I got married. 22. I would have gotten married earlier. My in-laws were really pushing us to wait because they wanted us to. My wife finished college. They wanted her to finish college, but I would have married her. I would have married her at 16 if I was allowed. All right,
West
so
Virginia.
I gotta
move.
They should have spent the money on driving lessons instead of college.
No, that's not old. You're 2 years older than me. That's still young. So wait, she said, all right, let's do some math. Let's all blow Desiree's spot and tell everybody how old she is. So you got married at 24. Let's do some math here. All right, so let's see. Been with my husband.
This is really hard for him. Can you tell?
All right, so we've been together for 20, married for 11. So she's married for 11. So she's 35.
24.
She's 35, right? All right, she's a couple years younger than me. Don't worry. Don't worry, it comes up. Oh, she's 36. Okay.
Unmarried men, Anthony is breaking one of the number one rules right now. Right? Don't do that.
All right, I got tons of correct answers in the chat. So let's see. Which one you guys hit it?
Aaron did.
It's the Jordan River.
The River Jordan. I got Desiree, Brandon, and Hope. Desiree, Brandon, and Hope. All right, this is one that I think Rob Blyton's going to get. What is the name of St. Jerome's Latin translation of Scripture? St. Jerome's Latin translation of Scripture.
I think once you mentioned that, like, he was going to get it, I think he like went ahead and just typed, like, just hit his name.
I was
like,
actually
before he
hoping to
asked.
trip him up, and I was hoping you were going to hit it. Haley, you were 25. You guys are old women. I don't know what those boys were waiting on. What were those boys waiting on? Oh, and hi, everyone.
How is Father Jerry doing, Haley? Still kicking, I'm sure.
All right, I got plenty of correct answers in the chat. What do you guys got? Who hit it?
I did.
Go ahead, Rob. What do you got?
The common name is the Vulgate.
It is called the Vulgate. So let's go. We got Brandon, J-Bone. J-Bone, what is your name on Twitter, dude? And Hope. J-Bone's good. J-Bone, if you want to come on the show, put a comment in the post. Tell me how to get in touch with you. You're doing very good tonight. I always look for who's doing very good in the chat, and if anybody wants to come on, I would love if Gregory McKinnon came on. Nose Pascal. Do you follow me? Do I follow you? This is awkward to do during the show, right?
Doesn't stop you, though.
There's nothing. If you guys are coming here and hoping to get some kind of, let's say, nose.
You can never have too many boys with me, so hook up with them now.
At nose.
Happy confirmation anniversary, Brandon. Don't celebrate too much.
All right. I just followed you, Nose Pascal.
A lot of pressure on you there, Darren.
Everybody follow. Mrs. C brought me here, but everybody go follow at Nose Pascal on Twitter.
He's a new Catholic, so
Is he?
good luck on Catholic Twitter.
That's why he knows
dude, you
everything.
stick with us. You stick with us. You'll have
Easy.
fun. Don't worry, bro. Stick with us. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right. So. Okay. All right. All right. We met a new friend today. J-Bone, I just followed you. I'm Catholicism. So, okay. So we're done with that question, right?
What
Latin
question?
Vulgate. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right. I think all of you should know this one. Which saint was a contemporary of St. Ignatius that joined the Jesuits and also became a saint? Contemporary of St. Ignatius, became a Jesuit, and also is a saint.
Darren, you put that in there before.
I know. I thought it would be an easier question, so I.
Taking some risks now.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, if you don't know it, you're gonna be no, dude, take your time, J-Bo. Don't worry, I got you.
It was the answer
right.
to a question last week if you were watching.
I'm pretty sure I know the answer. I know what my.
I'm
guess
sure
is.
you do. And if you don't, when you hear it, you're gonna be mad at yourself.
Well,
It's an easy
Rob
one.
basically gave me the answer when he said it was an answer to a question last week. So,
All right, what do you got?
you want me to answer now?
Yeah.
Okay, Francis Xavier.
It is Francis Xavier. So we got
He also started
Gregory.
the X-Men school.
Judith and Alex. So Ignatius is Loyola, Linda.
The man
Ignatius.
baptized 1 million people in a wheelchair.
That's wild. A lot of people got Xavier, though.
Were the million people in wheelchairs, or was he?
Yo, who's Eric? Is this
Oh.
one of your sons?
Yeah,
That's one of your kids? How old is he?
14.
I am proud of you, Eric. You're a good boy. Nothing like your father. You're following your mother's lead. That is awesome, dude. This kid's got it. Rob is such a cutie. All right, you're just like your father with your sense of humor. You're as smart as your mom. You got your dad's sense of humor. I like this kid. I want this kid. Yes, we knew that. So he's as smart as his mom and funny as his dad. All right. So just I know Rob Fastinger is being quiet tonight, but he is one of my favorite people. Like, all right, yeah, she's saying which Rob. I should have had you guys label yourself. You know what it is? Because there's 4 of us, you can't see our names really. Oh yeah, you can. All right, so we'll just call Rob Fats at this point. I'm his favorite son. The trick to being a good father is making all of your children think they are your favorite child. So, Eric, while I would love to believe you, I'm going to tell you that I think your dad's just a good dad. Some people are hearing questions before others.
In my family, there is a true favorite.
You're not it, I'm guessing?
I was for 1 year.
What did you do?
I went to
What did you
seminary
do?
for that 1 year. I was the favorite, and then I left, and it all came crashing down.
My favorite are the 8 that have moved out and no longer cost money. The rest of them are
but you know what?
The money.
You say that, but you and Sam are gonna have some serious empty nest syndrome one day, boy.
Well,
No, they'll have like
10
oodles
was
of
born 2
grandchildren.
weeks ago. So how about
Eric is child number 11, born 11 pounds. Oh, you poor woman.
It's twice as much as I
11 pounds. It's easy if you only have one to have a favorite, right? Okay, let's see. We all used to believe that, but then my younger sister was born. Ariana's impressed 11 pounds. Ariana had 3 babies in 3 years. This girl's on a roll, so she can relate. All right. Now, all right. So wait, you did get that, right? Did I give you the point? Does it matter at this point?
Yeah,
I
got it.
All right. So question 24. A solemn document issued by the Pope and sealed with his official lead crest is called what? A solemn document issued by the Pope and sealed with his official lead crest is called what? All right, I'm starting beer 3, which means this show better end soon. All right, I got plenty of correct answers. Who hit it?
Rob, the other Rob.
What do you got?
It is a papal bull.
It is a papal bull.
I had Ferdinand, but I didn't.
That's a kid movie joke.
Go, Ariana, go. So, Ariana has been pregnant basically every year since she got married. So,
sounds like somebody I know.
Yeah. Let's see. Everybody got the answer. Mrs. C, I hope you got who got it first. So, okay, we're moving on. Okay. For all the cat lovers out there, which saint had a dog breed named after him? Which saint had a dog breed named after him? Which saint had a dog breed named after him? I'm not seeing any. Oh, there we go. Okay. We got. Who's up?
Good night.
Say good night to everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Feel better?
You let go of the headphone.
Oh, we choked you. All right, which one of you guys hit it first?
I did.
We got
St. Bernard of Clairvaux.
Yeah, St. Bernard. St. Mel Gibson, Jimmy Martin. I'm gonna just say,
Your dog never, I swear.
St. Poodle.
Martin.
Yeah, it's St. Bernard's, but do all St. Bernards go to heaven?
Let's not get the dog
Judith's
lover.
tapping out. Judith knows she's not winning tonight, so she's like, all right, good night, guys. This is getting old.
Have a good night, Judith.
Good night, Judith. All right, we only got 4 questions left, guys. Don't go nowhere. All right. Are papal elections a secret or open ballot? Papal elections a secret or open ballot? Let's see what we got.
A 50-50 chance.
It is a 50-50 chance. And I got plenty of correct answers.
What machines count those?
I don't know, but I'm sure George
Dominion,
Soros.
at least last election.
Is it Dominion for the last
Dominion
one?
machine.
For the last one.
All right, I got plenty of answers. Who hit it?
Darren did.
Aaron.
I believe they're secret.
They are secret. So I got Desiree, Sam, and Mrs. C. Oh, no, Jeffrey got it. Jeffrey, Desiree, and Sam. Sorry, Mrs. C, you're a little slow. And J-Bone says Dominion.
You should get a half a point at least for that.
Which the last one stayed secret.
Forever.
Okay. Question 27. We got 4 questions left. Okay. Which saint helped France win the 100 Years' War?
Oh, darn it there.
Which saint helped France win the 100 Years' War?
I think it was Noah's wife.
Sounds about right.
All right, I got plenty of answers. Who got it? Look, Joey's here. Joey was supposed to be on with us tonight. And what happened with Master of the Ages? Oh, he thinks he's got another 45 minutes. We went through the questions fast tonight.
Joey must still be trying to get that fly in his apartment.
Ooh, J-Bone got a good guess. That's not it. All right, we got to slow down a little because we're supposed to get Master of the Ages in tonight. All right, who's got a story to tell? Anybody got a story to tell?
Let's answer the question before we forget.
Yeah, let's go.
No.
All right, so I got plenty of correct answers. Yeah, Joey's coming on Friday.
Mark Twain wrote a really good book on that thing, by the way. Actually,
right.
really good.
Huckleberry
Which
Finn was a saint?
Yeah.
Which
No,
one of you guys got it?
It took him 10 years to write it. It's Saint Joan of Arc.
It is Saint Joan of Arc.
Yeah.
So
Noah-
let's see.
Noah's wife.
That gave it away. I wasn't sure until he said something.
Saint King Joffrey, Donald, and Chicky Parmigiani.
It's funny because she was officially excommunicated for hundreds of years before that.
It's crazy, right? She's like one of the weirdest saint stories ever. She went from being a lunatic to a saint.
To now a trans hero, apparently.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I haven't heard them.
Well,
try
she
to
dressed
steal that one.
dressed in men's
Dressed like a
clothing, and
man.
that was a big point of contention at her hearing for being a heretic. Is that she dressed in men's clothing?
Mm-hmm.
So lunatic to
Amazing.
saint, there's hope for the rest of us.
Yeah, right.
There's a lot of lunatics that were saints, though.
Louis the 14th was actually a terrible Catholic.
Just don't cross dress.
Well,
Was
yeah,
he?
Man in
Yeah.
an Iron Mask. I mean,
Oh,
Leonardo
Louis the Ninth.
DiCaprio.
I'm thinking
Louis
Louis
the
the Ninth.
Louis the Ninth, yeah, was
He was handsome, but
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio really was terrible.
flying around on his jet, killing the earth.
Joe, you want to come on?
He
You can come on with us, Joe. You want to come
Louis
and hang?
the 14th and Man in the Iron Mask.
Yeah, I'm going to send Joe a link. Joe could come and hang with us. Let me see.
Joe can be on my help me answer some questions.
So for anyone, since we're trying to kill time here, for anyone interested, tomorrow on the channel, I'm going to be interviewing a former occultist, actually, former Thelemite, to talk about how we found Catholicism and how we can reach out to anyone else in that sort of New Age occultist craziness. So,
What'd you say he was? A former what?
Thelemite. Thelema. It's
Sodomite? I can't hear what you said.
Thelemite.
Thelemite. Okay.
Aleister Crowley's religion, I guess.
So there's a 19th century saint that was a former Satanist priest.
Yeah,
Saint,
what was his name?
Saint Bartolo.
Yeah.
Saint Bartolo.
Oh, I just sent them the link. He needs a half hour. So, all right, I got a message from Mass of the Ages. They are going to be in at 9:40. So he will be on at 9:40. So we got to kill 15 minutes, 20 minutes. We'll be all right. So, yeah, Crowley. I'm seeing Aleister Crowley. So wait, now how did you start interacting with him, Rob?
So I won't give away his Twitter handle in case he doesn't want to, but just saw his postings on Twitter, and he just seems really knowledgeable about philosophy in general. So I think it'd be interesting to see what made him realize the faults in the sort of New Age philosophy and what attracted him to Catholicism, because I think you can start to point out to most, because I don't know, to me it feels like so many secular people really follow at least some sort of New Age philosophy. So I think if we can learn how to point out just how wrong it is in whatever sense to them, maybe we can show them the way.
So when did he become Catholic? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I haven't talked with him a ton, but I would say maybe the last 5 to 10 years.
Hey, look at this. We got a new fan.
Brown nose.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
Eric, what we're trying to do is we're trying to every other Catholic YouTuber is bringing you the bad news. I mean, every single one of them are just talking about all the bad things going on in the church. What we're trying to do is kind of have a just a more informal hangout where people can we're just Catholics hanging out and not talking about current events. We're not talking about, we're just laughing, talking about the faith and trying to show that you could be a normal guy or a normal girl and just enjoy the faith and you don't have to be some weirdo nerd.
That you can be rigid without, being rigid.
Yeah, you can make you can make jokes that YouTube will flag. But yeah, we're just coming on to hang. Your dad is one of the funniest guys I've ever met. I don't know if he shows his humor at home because he's got to play the dad role, but how are you at home, Rob?
The same.
The same?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I think Mrs. C's got
No filter.
I think I'm curious. Wait, let's see. Curious, what is everyone drinking? So I'm drinking Blue Point Lager, which is a Long Island brewing company, which I like a lot.
I'm drinking Saint Bernardus. I think this is their, I don't know what this is, some sort of Belgian Trappist ale.
Well, I'm just drinking Simple Fat Tire.
Oh, I love fat tires, man. And Rob F is drinking seltzer. Like the nerd he is. No, we're definitely not normal. All right, so when I say normal, you have to take everything I say with a grain of salt.
It depends on your definition of normal.
We're not nerds, is all I'm saying.
Well,
I'm definitely a nerd.
All right, I'm going to ask some throwaway questions. I actually have the trivia game here. I'm going to show why I don't just take regular questions off the trivia game because
I've memorized it.
I know. Well, you memorized it, but also like sometimes I'll read the trivia questions and I will think of questions from them. But okay, this is a good one actually. In what century did celibacy become required for all clergy in the Latin Church? That's a good question. This is not going towards people's points, Mrs. C, so you could just hang and listen because we're really just trying to kill time so that we could have Mass of the Ages come on. I'm going to save my actual last questions for him. So, does anybody have any guesses? Let's see what the chat says. Anybody? Yep. Hope's got it. Freaking Hope. I want Hope on. I picked the wrong spouse.
I could have told you that day one.
Yeah, I told you that too. Should have had our wives.
So far, every single person that's played, the wives get the questions, the husbands don't. All right. What about you guys? You guys know who it is? 'Cause I got
11th.
I'm gonna guess. It seems I'm guessing something a little bit later. I want to say Innocent III put in a lot of reforms and changes. I want to say the 11th century.
I'm guessing 11th too.
Trivia says 12th. Trivia says 12.
Yeah, it was 1100. Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
1100s.
1100. Well, that's
every time I have to do that in my head, I'm like,
But I think it was around Innocent III though, because I know there was like I think he
Joe,
also is
you'd
the
let-
one that,
you'd let all the Nazi
that changed
jokes
the way
in.
that you did the sign of the cross, that you go left to right instead of right to left.
Yeah. Whereas the Eastern Church would still do it the other way.
Well, it was right to left until Innocent III changed it.
Joe, the only way I can make you a mod is if you comment on one of the videos. So after the video, not here, you have to comment on a video we've already done. So obviously, I mean, you have the passwords to log onto the channel. Why do you need to be a mod? But if you just comment on a video, I'll make you a mod. That would be like me making Rob a mod, though. Wait. Dang, unlucky. Is that what does he mean?
He's probably making fun of me.
So, okay, let's see. For what mass does a priest wear black? This is another one of those throwaway questions. We're just killing time.
Yeah.
What mass does a priest wear black?
Seems appropriate for marriage.
Anytime there's a Johnny Cash song during the
Wait, what did you say, Rob?
I would say marriage.
How do you not see that in the Nova Soda more often?
We got a bunch of right answers. It's not marriage, it's death. But you know, same thing.
They're the same thing. Either
Two
way,
sides of the
it's
same
not.
coin. Oh man. Yeah, Greg said nuptial.
Is Greg McKinnon married to Lady McKinnon? That's what I want to know.
Oh,
That's what I'm curious about.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
They even spell it the same way.
Greg, is Lady McKinnon your wife? Yes. Okay.
that was my presumption.
Well, no, they told us that last time, but I don't know why I thought no.
So what did the right eye say to the left eye? Between you and me, something smells.
Hey,
Joke time.
There we go.
Hold on, I need to put that in my dad joke notebook.
There we go. Yeah, it wasn't a bad
Add that to the list.
I've heard that.
All right, let's see. I mean, this seriously. Our Lady of Fatima requested that we pray for the. Oh, come on. What do the altar cloths symbolize?
The burial cloth of Christ.
Yeah. Hey, burial cloth. Of
I also
Christ.
have a
Ooh,
game.
what is that one?
It's from 1985. So it's got it's got
That's the
current
most
event
terrible-
questions from
terrible
1985.
So the reason I didn't think yes is because.
Well, hey, at least that was a year before Assisi, right?
Yeah.
have to check something.
What? Huh. Rob, you got to work on Eric's jokes.
Greg, is your wife on Twitter, Greg?
Yeah, I think she is.
And what's her name on Twitter right now?
I don't. If it's not the same, I'm not gonna dox it.
Yeah, I think she changed her name recently, though. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, they both follow me. That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, anyone following you is kind of funny.
All of our followers will probably go down after this.
Sorry, guys. I'm really, really like. Wait, the bottom left looks like. Who's Baz Rutten?
It's the NMC fighter. He was in a movie with Kevin James.
Oh, okay.
Here comes the boom.
Here comes the boom. What?
All right. We got another question. I'm sorry, guys. We're killing you guys. I'm going to edit this out, like I tell everybody all the time, and I never do. Name the two judgments by God that all of us must undergo after we die.
Is this a real question?
No. This is still we're killing time.
We're still killing time. Okay.
Hey, content. Your son's breaking our jobs. I love this kid. Wait, can he come on with us one day, Rob? Can we
send him up to you.
Kid?
You can put him to work up in New York.
Let's see. All right, I got answers. Any of you guys got it?
Yeah.
Got?
It's particular in general.
Particular in general. So Alex is particular in final, but general is in front of everyone. Particular is
your particular is your immediate
personally.
Yeah, and then the general is at
everyone.
the time of resurrection, and everybody gets to know why they're where they're at, basically.
Yeah,
and it gets to be shared with everyone.
Yay. Yeah, it's like yay.
Well, there's one saint that said, someone who doesn't want to confess their sins to a priest is insane because they'll confess it before the whole world at the general judgment. You know. What comes first, the creed, the offertory, or the canon?
Are we
really sorry?
Creed.
The creed comes first. I'm really sorry for this downtime, guys. I'm just trying to. We got about another 10 minutes, and then we'll go back to real questions.
The one time we actually let someone know what the guest is.
Well, usually I pick 20 questions, and it goes 2 hours. And this week I got 30 questions, and we're at an hour. We really blew through this one. We usually don't go through this fast.
Didn't get us sidetracked, I don't think. We're becoming a little too professional, maybe. That's the problem.
That would be bad.
No, Mr. C, it is not 6:30.
Yeah, I have work in the morning.
I don't.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good question. When do you double genuflect? When do you double genuflect?
When your wife enters the room?
Rob, you almost just ruined Anthony's mic. He almost just spit beer into his mic.
I'll buy him a new mic.
I wish I don't feel good.
It's my Hugo Boss shirt. What?
I'm cutting that clip up. That's going up as a promo clip. So I have. Oh, wow. The first person who got it right. I got adoration, but Stephen's actually correct.
Yeah.
Before the Blessed Sacrament. This one I would know. Okay, what material is a patent made from?
A precious metal.
Precious metal.
Yeah, it's silver or gold.
It's.
You don't have
I mean,
to
it
say-
technically should be like gold. Like technically, it's gold, but I don't think it's actually that specific. I think it's precious.
I think it
metal.
can be silver as well,
Yeah.
technically.
I think it's
It says silver or gold.
Like a
platinum,
church,
maybe.
a church near us that won't be named, not mine, that uses pottery and claims that
Pretty soon it's gonna be Bitcoin.
there you go. Mine's
What?
Virtual sacraments.
Don't even suggest that. Someone will hear it and suggest it.
We'll all be in the metaverse anyway, right?
Oh man.
Okay, so how about this one? Let's see.
Not ours.
What are the 5 sacraments of the living?
Not ours.
The 5 sacraments of the living.
It's not ours. Robot.
Are we doing this for real?
No, I'm gonna. I mean, we could ask these for real. You want to do it for real? Let's let the
No.
chat answer. May as well let the chat answer. Let's see.
I build a robot or
Let the
something.
chat answer, and you guys could jump in. These are good questions. I mean, these are just off the trivia game.
Do you like it?
Steven, is that an innuendo for something?
Look at that.
Yeah, I don't know what he means by
his,
that.
his metrosexual cats.
No, it's to the metaverse or something.
I made
All right, I got correct answers in the chat. What do you guys got? Anybody got it?
Yeah.
What do
Go
you
ahead,
got?
Rob.
Communion, confirmation,
what is
holy
that?
orders, holy
What
matrimony,
is that?
and extreme unction.
What
Correct.
is that?
You shouldn't be allowed to answer these though.
So,
that?
do you have a question asking the
You know why?
the 7 gifts?
Yo,
of
is
the
that
Holy
Eric?
Spirit?
Yo, what up, Eric? So you
can make
wait,
fun of him.
Eric's 14. So what are the ages still living at home?
8, 18.
18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 5, I think.
My son's 16. I got a 16-year-old son and a 14-year-old daughter. What state you live in?
Maryland. Near
Maryland?
DC.
All right. I got a 14-year-old daughter, Eric. Keep your head up. Keep your crap together. My daughter's very pretty. Maybe we'll
All right.
set you guys up in a few years.
We got a 16-year-old daughter too. Yeah, we could make a
Oh,
trade.
my son's 16, my daughter's 14, and then I have a 12-year-old
And-
daughter. 11,
and then
not 12.
He'll teach her how to drive really well.
I got a 12-year-old. I got a 12-year-old boy.
All right, look at that. We got good setup for our kids. Good man. He's a handsome boy too.
Yeah.
Smart as his
He's
mom, funny as his dad. We'll see what we can do. We'll set you guys up.
It's robot.
All right, we'll put the first Catholic arranged marriage together in a long time.
Put that in there. In a long time.
It's the bottom corner, the bottom inside.
All right, so yeah, bringing back arranged marriages, man. That's the whole. I feel so bad for this poor lull in the game right now. All right, let's see. All right, what famous 16th century Catholic Italian admiral and statesman was known as the Liberator of Genoa? I would never know this. I have no idea. I've never even heard of him.
Rommel.
Yeah,
No, we're not going there this week, Rob.
16th
We're
century.
not going there.
Hitler. Who said anything about Hitler? I didn't.
Is this-
Rommel? Okay, I don't want Anthony to lose his channel.
This isn't Don John.
Let's see. Let's see if anybody got it. Don Juan. No, that's not it.
Yeah, I would have guessed Don Juan, but that's the only 16th century Catholic admiral I know.
Come on, my phone is dying. I know, but we have a guest coming on, Desiree. Joe, if If Joe wasn't so old.
We could all take a break go get some avocado toast or something.
Oh, throw up. Don't even say that. I'll throw up. Nasty. Eric, get a good night's sleep. Study up for school. Get a good job one day. You got to marry my daughter. All right. Let's see. All right. I would have never known this. So, Andrea Doria. Nobody's getting that, right?
Yeah.
Rob memorized the game, and he would never get that one. So.
Never heard that one.
Sounds like a chick.
What are we commanded by the 9th commandment?
To not covet.
What are you going to say, Darren?
I said to not covet. And then
Covet what? Covet what?
it's 50% right.
Well,
Wait, is
neighbors be
this the Catholic ninth commandment or the
well,
Protestant?
you have to think about whenever we talk about the 6th and 9th
The 6th
commandments,
and
we're
9th.
talking the 6th and 9th are purity, right? So the 9th commandment is to be pure in thought and in desire.
Don't covet your neighbor.
Oh, look at that. He changed his Twitter handle. Look at this. I would have never known that. Joanne actually got it. Did you look that up on Google? She probably Googled that.
I thought John was given the
Yeah, I don't think it was the Battle of Lepanto.
yeah.
That was Don Juan versus the Turks.
Is that really a dude's name?
Andrea?
Don Juan.
Yeah, that's Andrea Doria. Andrea is a common Italian guy's name.
Okay.
See, now we'll know who you are when you come in here. All right, let's see. How do you say Lamb of God in Latin? How do you say Lamb of God in Latin? Let's do this one legit.
Well, you can't tell us that now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Come
All right.
on.
All right.
Next one.
All right, we'll do the next one. All right, JMT's got it. All right, JMT had it first. Desiree had it second. Judas had it third. So, Mrs. C, you could give these 3 points. Are you still hanging in there? All right, come on. Where's this Master of the Ages? What's he doing?
I mean, with as late as this is, you'd have to wonder if the person in charge of the Twitter account's a woman.
All right, so here's the thing. So I have. All right, we're gonna let the audience in on something. So we have Master of the Ages. Master of the Ages is coming on, right? But it's the guy who runs the Master of the Ages Twitter account. So nah, it doesn't matter. We'll go from here forward, Mrs. C. So it's the guy who runs the Master of the Ages Twitter account. Now that may not be Cameron. Now it might be Cameron. It might not be though. So when he comes on, softball it. So when he comes on, we're going to act really mad that it's not Cameron if it's not Cameron.
Even if it is Cameron, we should act like it isn't.
It's not going to be Cameron. So I'm going to make it like, I'm going to say, all right, guys, Master of the Ages is here. And then I'll click on him to bring him on. And I'll go, oh no.
Who's this?
Who is this? What is going on here?
Cameron from Ferris Bueller, right?
Yeah, Cameron O'Hearn is supposed to be.
Hey, come here.
He runs the Master of the Ages documentary. Did you ever see it, Rob? Oh, you gotta watch it. It's amazing. You gotta watch it.
I'll put it on now on the open another browser. Let me know when we're back.
What is it called when? All right, should we do this one legit?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Sure.
What are the principal ways of obtaining grace? What are the principal ways of obtaining grace? All right, we're going real here. Come on, everybody, get in there. Let's go.
How many are there? We get a,
2.
Okay.
2 principal ways of obtaining grace. What are they? I don't know, but he went to confession tonight, so he sent me a message on Twitter saying, just leaving confession, so I'm really going to cut it close, but I should be on around 9:40, and then I can just finish out the show with you guys. So, oh, look at this. All right, guys, everybody, we got Cameron from Mass. Oh, no, wait. He
It's
sent
not
the
Cameron.
lighting guy, guys. He sent the lighting guy. What's up, Jake? Can you hear us? Wait,
I'm guessing not.
Jake, can you hear us? Hello, he can't even hear us.
Jake from State Farm.
Oh no, he's leaving. All right, we're gonna get him back. Don't worry. We're gonna get him back. Let's see what happens. He's got no audio. All right, we're gonna get him back. So we're gonna act all mad.
Rob's got a blacklight vibe going there.
What happened here? What's going on? He got nothing. What's he doing? Uh-oh.
Maybe this might have been his penance.
I feel duped. All right, let's see. What's going on? His device is not connected. What's going on here?
I know how this feels. Giving me flashbacks.
All right, let's go. We got him. Ready? All right, there we go. Can you hear us now? You still can't hear us?
I can, yeah. For some reason, it was like.
It's lagging.
All right. So, guys, Cameron was
No, I
busy
can-
tonight, and he said
I can hear you guys. I
he
think there's
sent the
just a
lighting
delay.
guy. Oh no, there's a
Oh,
delay.
brother.
Oh no, Jake, what's going on?
I mean, we're
How
used
are
to
you
us
guys?
not being.
Is this
Your
why the
internet-
second episode was so late?
Dude, we are
See,
the
this is
worst
why-
show on. We're the worst show on. All right, let's see if this works. Let's see if we can get back up. You guys are watching greatness right now. I'm using this as a promo. This is going everywhere. What's going on? He's wait. Someone's saying it's been lagging. Is it? Have you guys noticed a lag online?
Because for us in the stream, it I don't know. To me, it seems like
It
it's going
seems-
well.
Every once in a while, one of the Robs seems a little bit choppy, but it doesn't seem to affect the sound in my own video
Right.
feedback. So it doesn't seem to be causing me to lag.
Yeah, it's been fine for me.
Wait, oh no, you're telling me it's been lagging? You guys have to tell me when that happens.
Not
Wait.
that there's anything we can do
I
about
haven't
it.
noticed any more lag than is normal. Okay. I mean, you guys have to always tell me that because all right, we might have had our hopes up for nothing. I don't know if he's gonna come back. All right. Slight lag. Is that like is it a bad connection? Let me see. Give me all the points due to the lag. Yeah, let's see. Oh man, I don't all right, so he's gonna try a different device. He just sent me. Not sure why this keeps booting me out. Let me try a different device. So he's gonna try something new.
Tell him to try his
Yeah.
Obama phone. That's what I'm using. Don't keep me up too late, Jake. I'm old.
No. We're gonna wrap it up in a few. By 10 o'clock, I gotta go. So, so who's winning? You are, Jake.
Yeah,
Shut
you're
up
winning
just
for
in
not
time.
having been here for an hour and a half.
Who's that? Who's having the doorbell rung?
That's a clock behind me.
Mm.
So I do
All right.
have a mnemonic device for the
All right,
gifts
let's
of the
see.
Holy Spirit.
Any better?
Look, I don't know what you guys are trying to do to me here.
Oh, we hear you fine.
Yeah,
We hear
it
you
works
totally
now.
fine.
What the first time I logged on, it was just like all you guys talking at once, but like really garbled.
And what about now?
It seems okay right now.
Okay, yeah. We hear you fine.
Seems better now, yeah.
Great.
Okay, so we
Great.
fixed it. All right, so Cameron was busy tonight, and he sent his lighting guy. And
That's me. I'm clearly very good with technology.
So you do run Cameron's social media, though, right?
Yeah, I run the social media. I co-produce the films. I'm credited as a writer on episode 2. So I do kind of a variety of things for Cameron.
Now, what's going on with episode 2? Because you guys are releasing it in theaters, but nowhere near where I live.
Yeah, so we'll be releasing episode 2 on May 26th on YouTube for free. But leading up to that, we have a screening tour in a few cities. We're hitting Chicago next week, and then we'll go to Dallas and San Francisco and DC.
And you guys wanted nothing to do with New York, huh?
Can't blame them.
Oh, no. Nothing in New York? All right, he's not talking to us. All right, never mind. He just keeps getting booted out. Go on, put that back up, Rob.
Hold on. There we go.
Especially upstate New York, right? Ah, this is terrible.
This won't be the episode that gets you the Emmy. I think it'll be a different one.
No.
If you want, Anthony, I can start having technical problems again so you can make fun of me.
See, it's funny when you have technical problems. When we have our guest come on, it's not funny. We can't even have a conversation. All right. You know what? We're going to have to just finish out these last 3 questions. If he comes back, he comes back. We're over 2 hours. I can't believe that. My wife, I don't even know. My wife's probably mad at me. Pull that up, Jamie. Pull that up, Jamie. Pull that all right. So let's finish out the show. We got 3 questions left. Okay. Ready? This one counts. Mrs. C, are you ready?
Did we answer the last one?
No.
Oh, wait. What was the answer to the last question? Was that a real question?
Yeah, you asked what are the 2 ways of receiving grace?
Oh, 2 ways of
Yeah.
receiving grace.
We never
Did
finished
anybody
that.
in the chat answer? Let's see.
Yeah, lots of people in the chat answered.
How do you know?
Switched over to it.
Because he was bored and went over.
I'm like, I'm not going to get this. I'll flip over to it.
All right.
Like we had so much.
I don't know who
downtime.
got it in the chat. So, any of you guys got it?
I think so.
What you got?
Go ahead.
Sacraments and prayer.
Sacraments and prayers, correct. Okay. Let's
It's
go
not-
to another
wait.
real question.
It's not doing what your wife tells you to do.
No. That's
That's time off from purgatory.
So she's been lying to me all these years. Oh damn!
All right. So let's go with question 27. We have 28. So we have 3 questions left. Question 28 is, what is Mary's father's name? The Blessed Mother. What is Mary's father's name? Me neither, Mrs. C. Don't worry about the last question. We'll go from here forward. I got a lot of correct answers in the chat. Let's see what you guys got. Who went?
Darren.
St. Joachim.
St. Joachim is correct.
Joaquin.
All right.
Makeem.
Joaquin. All right, so
That's
I
not-
got
How we
JMT,
pronounce
which
it in DC.
JMT changed his name. He was Jeffrey, Mrs. C. So Jeffrey, Hope, and Jake. Get out of here! You can't come in the last 10 minutes and try and look at this guy. Comes in the last 5 minutes. Get out of here. Don and Desiree. So don't give Don the point because I never give him a prize. And we'll go with yes. All right. So Ariana, yes. My cousin Ariana is texting me during the show. That's great. All right. She's texting me. She's in the chat and she's texting me. So Greg, Laura, Shelby. Oh, Jake and Shelby made it. Look at that. Alex. J-Bone, your spelling sucks. Ariana,
It's one in a million, Jake.
if I win, you can take junk from my house. Okay. All right. Question 29. Which pope died in 1903 as the oldest pope at 93 years old? Oldest pope, 93 years old, died in 1903.
That
Oh,
record
no.
been broken.
I got plenty of questions. I got correct answers in the chat. What you guys got?
Oh, I wish I hadn't gone first. I really wish I hadn't gone first. This is going to be wrong, but Leo the 13th.
No, that's correct. Good for you.
Okay.
Good for you.
That's absolutely.
And you
I
got
How old's Benedict?
you got the only way you can win, Rob,
But he's not Pope right
is
now.
if Darren hits it first, gets the answer wrong, loses a point, and you come in second and win. So we got Darren's got 6, Rob Fatsinger's got 2, and Rob Blyton's got 4.
Darren, what do you have for the score? You were keeping score.
I definitely have more than 6. I think he stopped keeping score a long time ago.
Oh no,
Yeah,
you
I
should
think so too.
all right,
I'm
what do
pretty
you
sure
got?
I have more than 4.
Somewhere around a sec beer.
I don't
What
know.
do you got?
I don't know that my total is absolutely correct.
What do you have?
I have 13. Rob has 9, and
Yeah,
Fats
that's
has,
more
2.
accurate.
I mean, Anthony, there's 30 questions, and you're saying so far we have a total of 11 points.
I'm like, yeah, we definitely got. There's only like 1 or 2 that maybe we didn't answer. People actually got points taken away from.
Yeah, you got points taken away. I don't know.
Math is hard.
For
Listen,
the record, we
I
have
told you guys if I get to my 3rd beer, there's gonna be a problem.
Hey,
I'm usually pretty good with
Rob,
this.
you know,
but
guys.
oh, we're catching lag here. All right, but
Oh, no.
either way, I have the correct winner, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
All
Yeah,
right.
probably.
I guess that counts for something.
What is that? XIOI. Stupid tiny phone autocorrect. I believe this. All right, let's see. We got.
Yeah, he was the first dude on video. Yeah, and by
All
dude
right.
you mean person.
All right, last question. So we could get Darren up to 5 points this time. Okay. All right, this is a good one. Eggs Benedict were named after which Pope Benedict? Eggs Benedict were named after which Pope Benedict?
You got a 1 in 16 chance.
1 in 16 chance, boys.
Probably 1 in 15.
Yeah.
Not the current one.
It's obviously not the last one, right?
Right.
I got a lot of guesses here.
Well, that's what mine would have been.
You guys are not supposed to be checking the chat. One who sold out America. Which one is that? All right. Any of you guys guessing?
Sure.
What you got, Rob?
15th.
No, you guys are wrong. The only one who got it is Greg.
10.
13.
13.
I would have went back
13.
to the
Benedict
12th.
the 13th. So,
All I know is I can really use some eggs Benedict right now.
yeah, I could use some sleep right now. So, we had a bad connection with our guest tonight, and he was really just, He's the lighting guy over there anyway. I know I told that joke already. I should have thought of something better. But anyway, this was a fun episode.
Sounded so enthusiastic.
Hollandaise is what she meant, and spell check
Holland
screwed the
size.
joke up. It was a funny
Auto
joke, and the Benedict Arnold. I think that's a Benedict Arnold. Mrs. C, who is our winner tonight?
Hopefully they count better than you do.
Is she still up?
Yeah, Mrs. C still in. Who's our winner tonight? And then out of you guys, Darren, you're gonna come back on?
Sure. When do you want?
Rob, you want to come back on?
Sure.
All right, we'll figure something out. Jeffrey.
Have some smart
Jeffrey
people first.
spelled incorrectly. All right, JMT. I will message you on Twitter and I'll get your address and I will send you a list of options of prizes you can get. And we'll go from there. Guys, thank you so much for coming out. You guys anybody have anything to promote or anything? You know what you guys should do? You should put your Twitter handle up, right? Red Rover.
I did.
Fats Fam, Catholicism,
Rob,
EWCA.
Promote.
And we also had Nose Pascal tonight, guys. So does anybody in the chat want to put their Twitter handle up for people to follow if they watch later on? Any of you guys want to put your Twitter handle up? I will tweet it out, or I'll tweet it. I'll put it up here. What do we got here? At Secretfire79. Nah, don't worry about Brandon. Here to help, obviously. Here
Let's
to help
go, Brandon.
88. Yeah, if you guys aren't following Joe,
Daddy, fight with the robot.
I'm blocking JMT now. Yes, I'm a sore loser. Nah, but J-Bone, come back, bro. Come back again, and we will give you a shot, and you will be able to win something. Gregory is at Beginner Cathol 1. Cathol 1. Yeah, this show is all over the place tonight, dude. Trad Dad Says, guys, follow Trad Dad Says. Okay, and we are going to close this show out. Boys, thank you guys so much for coming on. We will we'll figure out when we're going to come back on, and yes, yeah, Joe, that's funny, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for coming on, man. We'll talk later, and we'll sign this thing out.
Adios.
Sit down. Sit down.